Good morning. Welcome to TC Eckstein's 413 Community Cafe. And we're here today with a special edition because we are at the Log Cabin in Holyoke, Massachusetts at the Go Red Luncheon. It's a yearly annual event, and this year is very extravagant and beautiful, and we're covering it on the 413 Community Cafe show. So stay tuned. There's lots going on today, and we're going to bring it right to you. We're here today at Go Red for Women, which is an organization predominantly for women, by women, about women. It's the voices of women speaking out against heart disease, which turns out to be the #1 heart killer among women. And here in Massachusetts, we gather every year. We have a luncheon. Wonderful women get together, and businesses and associates that all get involved, and we wear red once a year, maybe a couple times a year. We even at times have a big fashion show, which is sometimes held in Boston. People in neighboring towns and communities throw fundraisers in which they have a Go Red pajama party. There's so much to get involved with this, and it's a major way for people in the community to speak out and tell you the truth about heart disease. We work together in Dr. Charles' office, OBGYN, and then also when I finished nursing school, she went on to Riverbend, and I was doing some phlebotomy and stuff. But we've always been close. And this year, she's a leading lady, and I suffered a heart attack, right?
I had 2 heart attacks.
She had 2 heart attacks.
Silent heart attacks.
But I was just watching that on Dr. Oz last night. Did you see that?
I had to leave.
Wasn't that awesome? Good presentation. Yeah. See, our pins are different because I'm 2010 from Boston, and she's 2015 for
And I didn't have one
Western
yet, so I only get a little one. No stars.
And he's not a lady.
I don't get no jewels.
Taking movie pictures.
Well, this is going to be on the TV show.
Oh no!
America's Funniest Videos?
No. This is about great people in Springfield and our surrounding areas in the 413 community. It's called 413 Community Cafe, and it's all about talking about people that are doing marvelous, wonderful things in the community. And what you're doing in speaking out and being an advocate and you becoming a leading lady and you standing by her side is a marvelous, wonderful thing.
He's my support. He is my support.
God bless you.
Okay, you too now.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you too.
Thank you.
And he's there.
Okay, well, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful time today.
Thank you.
Yeah. We're here right now with Rhonda Hall, National Real Woman of Go Red for 2015. Rhonda Hall is also a very close friend of mine. I've known her for a long time.
Yes.
We've both been very involved in the Go Red for Women. I'm so proud of you and congratulations,
Thank you
sister.
very much. I appreciate you.
So tell us how you came to become national.
Well, for years I volunteered through our local campaign, and in 2013 I was a local Go Red leading lady for Western Massachusetts. Then in 2014 I became one of our state real women. And then in 2015, after doing a casting call, National heard about my story, and they wanted to put me on the national platform, so I appreciate that. I am one of the first national women to be chosen who did not have a heart emergency. So I have never had a heart attack or a stroke, and so I am very thankful for that. I am what they call proof. I am proof that you can turn some things around, and change is your cure.
Amen.
All right.
Amen. Yes, sister has been doing it.
I am trying.
Yeah, and I saw that the mayor gave you a nice honor and everything at City Hall.
Yes, the city of Springfield did a proclamation, and so we are a Go Red city. He did that on the 5th, and everyone knows that March 6th was our Go Red Day, the first Friday of the month, and so I'm very, very, very proud that our city has taken the initiative to go red and make sure that every woman knows that 1 in 3 women will die of heart disease, which is an alarming number.
Very alarming,
and only
yes.
56% of them know that heart disease is their number one
killer.
Yeah. It's mind-blowing that we don't know more, but that's what this is all about. I appreciate the luncheon. I appreciate women like yourselves. I have heart sisters out there who we're out spreading the word because we don't want to have one person die needlessly. 80% of all heart attacks and heart emergencies are preventable.
Yes.
And we need to get that word out.
Yes, we do. And thank you so much, Rhonda, for taking
appreciate
the time.
You.
Love you, sister.
Love you too.
And I'm so proud of you and so happy for you. You go, girl.
Love your heart, ladies. Love your heart.
Love your heart. And we'll be right back. Thank you.
All right.
The women we love, the women who love us, they are dying. Heart disease is our #1 killer, taking more lives than all forms of cancer combined. But we have the power to save those lives, our lives, because the greatest force for women is women. It's time to stand together, to fight harder, to shout louder. It's time to go red for women.
Over the world at large, that people like we've seen in these films just happen to have a disability, and that's the only difference between them and the rest of us. And I think the other factor that I have finally changed my mind on that you can appreciate is that this is the largest film festival in the United States, and so we really should celebrate that as well. Woohoo!
We're here today with Alicia Young and Dawn Caruso of Go Red for Women. And ladies, can you tell us about the event today? And I want you to tell me about the event today and what's happening.
So we're here at the Log Cabin in Western Mass. And today we're raising awareness about heart disease. And we have a wonderful keynote speaker, Michael Maddie. And we're just here to have a great time and create awareness about heart disease and women and all of our key factors to live a healthier, better, risk-free life.
Tell us a little bit about the auctions that are happening today.
We have a bunch of different things that are here today. We have many auction items, different trips. We have a vacation that somebody could bid on to Florida, which is absolutely amazing. And we have different dines and dinner and symphony. So it's a lot of great different things that are going on here today.
Awesome. Thank you, Dawn. And now we're going to hear from Alicia. And Alicia, could you tell us something about the upcoming walk? The walk events?
So the Heart Walk is April 26th. It's going to be at Look Park, and we are usually expecting about 2,000 people or so to show up. So we'd like to see everyone out there to raise money for heart disease and awareness of stroke as well. It's usually a wonderful event. It's a family event. It's a 5K walk, and this is a new venue for us this year, so it should be really fun.
And Look Park is very beautiful. I've loved going up there, and I plan on being a big participant in the walk this year. My doctor okayed it, so I got to get some sponsors and stuff. So.
Okay, wonderful. Well, we hope to see you all out there.
Yeah, we sure do. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Alicia, and we look forward to enjoying the event this luncheon afternoon with you.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone. As a leading lady voted in for 2010 to 2011, it is such a great honor for me to attend this every year, and given the privilege to have the TV show on today is even more wonderful. I can't wait for you all to enjoy this footage, and hopefully you'll all get involved more and be a part of the walkathon coming up in April, and I will keep you posted on all that information. My heart story personally is at the age of 40 years old in 2005, I was diagnosed with cardiomyopathy and congestive heart failure. It is hereditary. My father died from it at age 55, and I have two older siblings that have it as well. Upon my diagnosis, I was pretty much devastated. It made a huge impact on my life and changed my career into a whole different area. So then once I was diagnosed, I started following the treatment of my doctor, of course, who decided that it would be best for me to be on medication. I was actually told that my situation was pretty dire. I was given an ejection fraction of 25%, which means only 25% of my heart was working good at the time. And I'm proud to say that I have good news. As of January this year, 2015, in my new checkup, the doctor told me that my heart has gone up to 55% ejection fraction. So having said that, I now present to you the 2015 Luncheon Go Red for Women.
afternoon. I'm Laura Hutchinson from 22 News. How great is that video? I've watched it over and over and over again, and every time I just think it's so relatable to this issue at hand. It is so easy for us to all feel too busy for our health, but I hope that today is a great reminder that you are never too busy to be healthy. So I just love that video. It's a great way to start today off. Welcome to the 6th annual Western Massachusetts Go Red for Women Luncheon. How great does this room look? First of all, these beautiful flowers, these scarves, everyone in red. Yes, let's give this whole event a big round of applause. And you all in particular look amazing in red today. And we all know the power of social media. That's a great way to get the word out about these causes. So what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to take a photo of you guys from up here and tweet it out to all of my followers and put it on Facebook so that people will ask about what we're doing here. So, let's see. And a count of 3, I want you all to put your hands up or stand, and we're all going to say, Go Red for Women together, okay? 1, 2, 3. Go Red for Women! That was a little weak. Can we do one more? Sure. One more. Let's make this one powerful. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Go Red for Women! Alright, that was great! Alright, now I'm going to tweet that out to everyone, and I'm going to use the hashtag MassGoesRed so that you can see yourselves. But now this is your role in all this. I want you to take out your phones and take a selfie of yourself or take a group picture at your table. Don't pretend you don't know what a selfie is. We've all taken one. You're going to take one out, you're going to take a selfie, and you are going to use the hashtag MassGoesRed because we want all of our friends and followers on social media to want to know what this cause is all about, and that's a great way to spread the message. So let's do that now.
Hi, I'm State Senator Vanita Becker.
And I'm State Representative Cherish Pryor.
As Republicans
and as Democrats,
we join forces to support the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women movement.
Heart disease is the leading killer of women in Indiana, 80% of which is preventable.
The cure starts with you. Educate yourself about the risk factors and talk to your doctor about your heart health.
Learn more at GoRedForWomen.org.
Go Red!
Mrs. Edwards!
What do you want?
Mrs. Edwards, I know I ask you this like every week, but would you like to ride to church with me? Oh, come on, Mrs. Edwards, you like my church. We have some hot music. It may not be what you're bumping at all, but it's hot. We get down. What do you say, Mrs. Edwards?
Oh, I suppose.
I've heard it said that 80% of first-time church visitors come because someone personally invited them. All people need to feel loved and wanted, and for some people, it just takes having someone offer to give them a ride to church. We have something great going on at this church. People's lives are being transformed by God's love. Your homework this week is to find at least one person who could use a little more of that love and invite them to come with you next week. Trust me, it's worth the extra effort.
Mrs. Edwards, you want to listen to some music on the way? Go ahead, your choice. Okay, here we are.
For the last decade, the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women movement has been the driving force of heart health for millions of women. They advocate for education, awareness, research, and quicker action against heart disease in women. Some of you may already be actively engaged in the movement, and others may be learning about it for the very first time today. Now is the time for all of us to stand together and fight this killer that takes 1 in 3 women. Think about that. 1 in 3 women. We would not be able to continue to fight heart disease in women without the help of those individuals who play a significant role in today's event, and I would like to take a quick moment to recognize those people. So let's give a round of applause for the Go Red for Women Luncheon Executive Committee members. All those who volunteered today for this luncheon, and our Executive Chair, Michael Maddie. And all of you for being here today. You are a huge part of this cause and spreading today's message.
We're here today with a leading lady of Go Red 2015, Miss Kimothy Jones. And hi, how are you today?
Oh, how are you, TC?
I'm great. It's great to see you and finally meet you. And I'd love to hear your story, and so would everyone else out there in the audience.
All right. Well, it's an honor to be a leading lady for Go Red this year. And I was nominated by a colleague at Bay State Medical Center, Anna Marie Golden. So when I received the nomination and then the notice that I had been selected, I was very excited and eager to represent, particularly as a black woman. We know that women in particular, or in general, suffer from heart disease and die from heart disease more than any other disease. But what some people may not know is that black women suffer from heart disease twice as much as white women and die more often from heart disease than all people. And so, as the only woman of color in this year's selection of leading ladies, I feel a very strong responsibility to discuss the burden of this disease and the racial and ethnic disparities related to it.
Exactly, that's wonderful. That's exactly how I feel about it too. And it really needs to be more out there in the community, and everyone educated, that especially in urban areas, because the access to insurance and the health needs that need to be met with health coverage issues going on in our country are something that really play a big role, and with culture and with ethnicity being covered and being taken care of as far as this issue goes. Yeah.
Absolutely. Access is very important. But also knowing not just the symptoms, but also what you can do to prevent developing heart disease, particularly if you're not genetically prone to it or have a family history. And some of the risk factors that are very easy to eliminate are smoking, quitting cigarette smoking, eliminating or at least moderating alcohol consumption, eating nutritional meals, a good diet, well-balanced meals, losing weight, you know, because obesity and just being overweight in general,
it raises your factors.
Exactly, exactly. And maintaining a regular and consistent physical workout.
Did you gain all this knowledge on your own, or were you seeking it out, or if you don't mind me asking, is it in your family genetic?
No, actually heart disease isn't in my family genetic pool. I'm a public health professional for 32 years now, and so my focus has been on health equity, addressing racial and ethnic disparities in health, and really striving to eliminate those.
Well, I believe they really made the right choice here. We've got someone to represent the urban community, and that is a big bonus, a big plus, and congrats to you.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Enjoy yourself at the luncheon today. It's all about you.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you, and God bless you.
God bless you as well.
Thank you.
Right now, I would like to introduce to you Dina Plappler, the Executive Director of the American Heart Association for Western Massachusetts and Connecticut.
Thank you so much, and good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for being with us here today in support of the American Heart Association. Please keep eating your lunch. Today's event is about empowerment, inspiration, living healthier lives. Women are strong, smart, we solve problems. Women can do anything men can do, but there are some things that we're even better at. Unfortunately, one of them is dying of heart disease and stroke. But by going red, we can live healthier. Nearly 90% of women who choose to go red make at least one healthy behavior choice. And why do we make these changes? And why do we gather each year to recommit to preventing heart disease? Why do we go red? Because life is why. Think about your why. Who do you go red for? For me, my why is everybody in this room. Our supporters, our volunteers, our survivors, our leading ladies, my wonderful staff led by Tracy Heath, who pulled this event together today. Give her a round of applause. The actions and donations today help prevention in our community here in Western Massachusetts. For those who are important to you, for those who are your why, please consider making a commitment to go red today. Get healthier, give generously, so that you and others can live stronger, healthier lives. And now, it's my honor to personally extend my thanks and the thanks of the American Heart Association to our sponsor and leadership team, especially Michael Maddie, our chair, and again to all of you today. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce our chair, who was instrumental today in making things happen. I'd also like to give an acknowledgement to Carlos, who's sitting right in front of me. There you are, Carlos. Thank you for all your help today. Michael Maddie is president of St. Germain Investment Management, and St. Germain and Michael have been instrumental in today's event. I want to personally thank him and thank them for their generous support of this luncheon, for their donation of the billboard, which I hope many of you have seen, promoting this event. Michael, please come up and join us on the stage. Thank you.
We have a little height difference, so I need to adjust the microphone. Good afternoon, Dina. Thank you so much for the reception and all your kind words. Honored to be here today. And actually, thank you so much, everybody. I know there's another big event going on today, which drew a lot of folks away from this event, and it's terrific that we've got as many people showing up today as we have. I'd like to share my personal why. I'm here to support this great cause because you can't be part of anybody's memories unless you're there. Think back to, being a kid with grandparents, parents, etc., etc. They needed to be there in order for you to have memories of them. And it's the only way you can go on to enrich other people's lives is to take care of yourself, be healthy, and be there for them. I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you for your commitment to the Go Red for Women movement and for helping us focus on America's most vital health challenge, heart disease. As mentioned, it's the #1 killer of women. A lot of people are surprised to find that. This luncheon would not be possible without the enormous support of the executive leadership team. Thank you so much to this extraordinary group of people. We couldn't share Go Red for Women's life-saving message of hope across the Pioneer Valley without the enthusiastic and generous support of the sponsors, and I'd like to take a moment and thank the sponsors now. First off, thank you National Go Red for Women sponsor, Macy's. On everybody's table, there's a little red bag. Each one of those bags holds a $10 gift card courtesy of Macy's. Thank you, Macy's, for your generosity. And here in Western Mass, we're pleased to have the support of many local sponsors who very much want to make healthy choices and help you to take care of your heart. We'd like to thank our media sponsors, and please hold your applause till the end. The Republican, MassLive.com, 22 News, African American Point of View News, El Pueblo Latino, UnityFirst.com, Mix 93, Western Mass Women Magazine, WEEIB, Smooth FM, Lioness Magazine, and MassLatinoNews.com. Thank you to all the media sponsors. Also like to thank the other sponsors who support the Go Red efforts in Western Massachusetts, along with my company, DJ St. Germain. These supporters include, and again, please hold your applause till the end, Mass Mutual, Yankee Candle, Takasago, Florence Savings Bank, Bay State Health, Health New England, and TD Bank. Thank you. And finally, also to our table sponsors, Holyoke Medical, United Personnel, TSM Design, Mestech, Chicopee Savings, and Mercy Medical Center. And again, thank all of you for coming out today. Now I'd like to introduce Kate Kane, Managing Director, Wealth Management Advisor of Northwestern Mutual and Co-Chair of the Circle of Red. Kate?
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very happy to be with you here this afternoon, and I'm proud to be one of the chairs of the Western Massachusetts Circle of Red. My why is that I'm a strong advocate for empowering women, and a critical component to a successful life is a healthy lifestyle and taking personal responsibility for our health. The Circle of Red is a powerful, passionate group that is working to make a significant difference in our community's fight against heart disease. Members donate a minimum personal gift annually to support the Go Red for Women movement, and we serve as ambassadors for the cause. The support of the women in this community is vital in the fight against heart disease. Here's why it matters so much. Despite all the statistics, only 1 in 5 women believes heart disease is her greatest health threat. The Circle of Red works to educate and connect the women of Western Massachusetts, to help women know their risk for heart disease and make the personal decision to take action to love and protect their heart. I would like to thank the women who have joined us so far, my co-chair Nancy Erbschot, Betty Weintraub, and Liz Sillen, and to urge you to consider joining our group. If you would like more information, please see me today or any staff member, and we would be very happy to help. Thank you so much for your support, and I encourage you to consider joining us in this important effort. It's now my pleasure to introduce Karen Woods. Karen is the Director of Marketing and Communications for Yankee Candle Senate Systems, a division of Yankee Candle, and serves on the executive leadership team for the Western Massachusetts Go Red Luncheon. Please welcome Karen Woods.
Thank you, Kate.
I am so proud to be here today and proud to serve on this executive committee for the 6th year in a row for this wonderful luncheon. My personal why is my family. A lot of people have been touched by heart disease in my family, and although I cannot change my genetic makeup, I can make changes in myself to live a heart-healthy life. I have a 3-year-old son, and I want to live a long life to be there as he reaches all of his important milestones. I am here today to talk about a very elite group of women who help share the mission of good heart health right here in Western Massachusetts. Each year, a new group of women are carefully chosen to represent Go Red by lending their image for a poster that will travel through our communities. These women are the Go Red leading ladies of Western Massachusetts. You can see all the women who have participated over the past years on the screens. To date, there are 149 women who have become ambassadors for this movement here in Western Massachusetts. I am one of those women from 2011, and I'm excited to present to you this year's poster of the 2015 Leading Ladies. These 2015 leading ladies of Western Massachusetts are here today. They are mothers, sisters, daughters, women who want to share the message of good health with all of us. And we would like to take a moment at today's luncheon to honor those women by pinning them with a red dress pin and presenting them with a long stem rose and a gift bag courtesy of Yankee Candle. As I call your name, would each leading lady please come up so Kathy Bork, also a leading lady in the past, will pin you. Leading Lady Gail Backwis. Gail Backwis is a project director at Links to Libraries. She is the mother of 2 and still takes time to make fitness a part of everyday life. Leading Lady Deborah Boronsky. Deborah is an active community leader and is a champion of women, not only in the business community, but an advocate for women's issues. Leading Lady Judith Danick. Judith is a heart-healthy role model and takes time to be active, eat healthy, and maintain a positive attitude. She is the go-to person at Health New England when someone needs motivation. Leading Lady Lori Gianturco. Lori is the medical director at Health New England and understands the power of prevention. She takes the time out of her busy schedule to live a heart-healthy life, and she shares healthy living messages on her radio spots. Leading Lady Christina Houghton. Christina has been a supporter of community groups throughout her life, and over the past 15 years has supported young ladies in her community as a Girl Scout leader and a member of the board of directors, as well as president of the Boys and Girls Club of Springfield. Leading Lady Timothy Jones. Timothy represents Bay State Medical Center as an executive leadership member for this Go Red for Women luncheon as well. She is very passionate about eliminating racial and ethnic health disparities. Through her work, she secures grants to fund many worthy programs towards achieving this goal. Leading Lady Molly McMahon. Molly is a runner and takes time out of her busy schedule to run. She is a great example of how setting a goal and sticking with it can lead to a heart-healthy life. Leading Lady Sharon Osiak. Sharon is a heart survivor. Since her heart attack just 1 year ago, she has graduated from rehab and has made permanent changes in her life so she may enjoy each day with her family. She also has shared her story of survival on Channel 22 so other women can learn and live. Leading Lady Mary Quirk Fallon. Mary decided to make changes in her life for the better and for her family. Over time, Mary lost 100 pounds. Her life change has inspired not only her family, but her entire community. I personally can agree with that. Mary is a true motivation to everyone who goes to the Holyoke YMCA at 5:30 in the morning, always smiling, helping, and encouraging those around her. Leading Lady Amy Trombley. Amy is committed to wellness and has made diet and fitness an integral part of her life. She believes in mind, body, and spirit, and champions her belief in good heart health and work throughout her community. Leading Lady Kristen Steisbeck. Kristen lost her father to heart disease in 2004. It was then she knew how life could change in a moment. She supported and helped her mom to quit smoking and currently teaches anatomy and physiology at the high school level, always reinforcing the importance of sustaining from smoking and promoting good cardiovascular health. Leading Lady Kristen Tatro. Kristen is committed to the health and wellness of others, especially women and teen girls. As the women's cross-country coach at her school in Southwick, she goes above and beyond to enhance her team's sense of community and inspires them to lead a heart-healthy life. Is Kristen here? I know she was going to be a few minutes late. We can give her a round of applause because she'll be here shortly. Other ladies who were selected this year but could not be here are Anna Bowen, Catherine Hart, and Christine Parezo. Let's give them a round of applause. And we would also like to acknowledge all the past leading ladies here today. Please stand and wave so you may be recognized too.
We're here with Janine Fondon and Susan Boniface.
That's right.
Right. Okay, at the Go Red event. But these prominent ladies in the city of Springfield are doing wonderful things. This is my alumni and buddy for years, Janine Fondon. I'm so glad to run into you. I knew I was going to run into you today.
Goodness.
So how is things and how's it going?
Well, things are going very well, and we're so pleased to see you out here because you are the voice, you are the vision, and we just feel your passion every minute when you sing, when we see you. So when you wear red, I'm with you.
Oh, that's so sweet coming from you. Oh my God. And Susan,
yes.
It is wonderful to meet you. We just met today, but
Yes.
I've heard wonderful things about you.
Well, thank you.
And what brings you here today with Go Red? You're a supporter?
Well, and I'm so pleased to be invited by Janine and Unity First to be here. And I'm so happy to see such an incredible turnout for women and for those suffering with heart disease and all that can be done to help today.
Isn't it beautiful here?
It's absolutely
just
gorgeous.
awesome.
It's absolutely
and we're
gorgeous.
over here by the fireplace, which feels rather warm, but it looks good. So
That's right. Feels
we're
very good.
enjoying it.
Very good after this
But-
winter.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
it's been a long winter.
Yes.
But you ladies enjoy yourself, and thank you so much for stopping and talking in
Thank
with
you.
us.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
All
you're
right.
welcome. Okay,
Excellent.
thank you. Ran into Pam Smith today, a leading lady from 2009, who also gave us plenty to hear about in regards to her story, and I think I'll let her tell you about it. Leading lady?
Awesome.
Yeah,
and so I
got the invitation, decided that I would come again this year.
Oh, so it's good to meet you. It's really nice to meet you. I'm a leading lady myself in 2010.
Okay, I was 2009.
Okay,
yeah.
Leading lady, leading lady.
Hey,
Leading lady is.
Okay. Well, my daughter actually, she nominated me to be a leading lady. In 2003, I decided that I needed to do something for myself. I was caregiving for my mom, and I was very overweight, and I started the journey to lose weight. And so in the course of that year, I lost 50 pounds. I walked my first marathon and really got in better shape than I had ever been in my life. And so when my daughter nominated me, I was chosen, and I've been on the path of healthy eating and trying to do better for myself ever since.
No, so becoming a leading lady is a very extraordinary experience, especially for one like myself. When I was diagnosed with my heart disease back in 2005, I reached out at church and ran into Nikki Burnett. And Nikki Burnett at the time was the regional director of Western Mass. And she nominated me because I became so involved and decided to speak out. I also have a degree in nursing, and because of that, it made me want to learn more, because even though if you have nursing in your background, the heart is a complicated organism and you really need to educate yourself more. And when it comes to your own health, you really want to do that. So then I also, became spiritually awakened, where I wanted to testify. And you know the feeling. I know you know the feeling. And it became something that it became part of you. And then people nominated, and I became a leading lady myself too, and it's the best thing ever. They treat us like queens.
Oh, they do.
Wonderful. And even after your year is over, you still reign as a queen, and you're still treated like a queen, and you just continue advocating because it's within your heart, and you'll always do it.
And so just to add to that, when I did the marathon, I took part in the Train to End Stroke program. And so when I first got the information in the mail, I was like, you know what, I can't do that. Walk 26 miles? Are you kidding me? And it kept coming. And then I went to sign up. I went to the information session, and I saw a gentleman on the video who had a stroke and had walked the marathon. And I said, you know what, what's my excuse? And so that really began my journey in being more healthy and taking care of myself. So.
Yeah, this year I'm going to try the walk, but for the past years, my doctor advised me not to.
Okay.
But this year I think I'm going to try it, but you can limit yourself.
Yes,
you don't have to take the full 3-mile walk. You can take 1 mile, 2 mile, but you can also have people advocate for you.
Absolutely.
And sponsor you.
Yes.
And fill out a sheet and have other people go walk for you, and then all the funds get donated to research and future endeavors that help with Go Red, which because a lot of people don't know the heart disease is the #1 killer among women.
Number one killer.
Absolutely. And that's where our passion comes from, right, sis?
Absolutely.
So thank you so much, Pamela. Thank you so much. It was so nice meeting you too. We're gonna have a great time today.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And we'll be back.
Did you know that heart disease is the #1 killer of women, killing more women than all forms of cancer combined?
I didn't, before I had a heart attack at age 31. Now I go red for the women of the Low Country. Hi, I'm Keisha Hawes, and one of this year's National American Heart Association's Go Red for Women spokeswomen.
And I'm Tessa Spencer of ABC News 4. Now, most women don't notice the symptoms of heart disease until it's too late.
Come share your story as a heart disease or stroke survivor at the 2014 Go Red for Women casting call on January 9th.
What if you could invest in the future of kids, like a stock? Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change. A whole new kind of investment called Better Futures. When you invest, it helps kids go to college. Believe in us, invest in us, Watch us grow. My name is Sydney, and I'm your dividend.
If I got to go to college, oh my goodness. I like discovering new things. You get to see what works for you and what doesn't. That helps you evolve as a person. You get to make like a supernova of skill or talent or whatever it is. I've always wanted to go to college. I just feel like that's my destiny. My name is Queen, and I am your dividend.
Cause. I am so excited to introduce you to this next woman. She's a Springfield native, a 2013 Go Red Leading Lady of Western Mass, and a 2014 Go Red Leading Lady of Boston. This special woman is representing Go Red for Women now on a national level. She has been selected to be a Go Red for Women Real Woman by the American Heart Association, where she is representing a sisterhood of women who actively, urgently, and passionately participate in this movement. Her volunteer work helps to ensure that every woman knows that her heart and cardiovascular health is her top concern, and her name is Rhonda Hall.
The morning of the heart attack, it started out, I just felt sick. I felt like I had the flu, and I was just very nauseous, tightening in the jaw.
I was dying.
I was just still in incredible denial, even though I had read all of the information on Go Red for Women.
Our family history says that this will always be, and once you get on the medicine, this is your life forever. But it doesn't have to be. And that's what the American Heart Association is telling us.
There's a purpose for my life. There's a reason why I had 2 heart attacks in one day and I'm still sitting here.
Small changes, small steps lead to great results.
As a community, a lot of what we do is around food. And how can we, figure out a way to attack some of those concerns that women of color have so that we can live healthier lives and move and eat healthier.
Everything from this point on should be, I'm going to teach my children how to live healthy. Like, if you can't afford a gym, walk to the park.
My kids and my husband have really adapted to it more than me.
If you want different results, you gotta do things differently. It's about doing things and taking care of the temple that God has given us. If you just follow the guidelines that the American Heart Association has put in place, they've given us the prescription, just follow it. We have a generation to save.
I fight for other women of color. We have one of the highest incidences of heart disease. And so I fight for them, so hopefully they'll see my story like I saw someone else's, and they'll make a change.
Thank you for that. I thank you for just being here. I honor God, who's the head of my life. I thank God for just being able to sit here with you. There's too many of us who know that that could be us. Yes? I thank you for just inviting me here. Everybody who was out in the hallway, I have a goal of 1,000 selfies, not just to take a selfie, but to make sure that I inspire at least 1,000 people, and those people would inspire somebody else. So, if you don't mind, could everybody smile? We're gonna take a selfie right now. Ready? You did a wonderful job. Give me just a round of applause. So I stand here as proof. I am proof that you can change, and change is your cure. Out of all of the national women that I stood next to, I am the one who has not had a heart emergency. I am the one who was a 4-shot-a-day diabetic, and I no longer take any insulin at all. I use my resources. I want to thank Bay State Health because I participated in our shared medical appointments, and I participated in things at the Go Red and Go Red for Women, the programs that they had in place and events like this, and I was able to get information to change things around for myself and my family. I have a family history of diabetes, I have a family history of heart disease, but I am proof that you can change things and you do not have to live that way. Right now, the American Heart Association has an awesome initiative going on. Right now, in front of you, when you sat down, we have the sodium pledge, and we want everyone to understand that if you reduce your sodium, you're also reducing your risk of having a heart attack. So we want everyone to fill out that, and someone will be around to collect that if you could. And it's simple changes, small changes. We're not asking you to go out and run a marathon, or the 7, where's he at? The 7. Listen, I was so inspired by him, I just wanted to touch him, because he's doing things that, I only dream of. So I thank you for that, because you are an inspiration to us. And so we just want to make small changes. Increase your water. That was a big thing for me. I'm on the I lost 100 pounds club. There was another lady, Mary, where you at? Raise your hand. Thank you. Right? So we're starting a club. We lost weight club. Right? Because we can change some things. And so I appreciate all that you do. I appreciate just standing here. I thank God that I get to tell everybody heart disease is their #1 killer for women. And I am very passionate about it because I want to see everybody live, because all lives matter. Our lives matter. Life is why, and change is your cure. So thank you.